But whilst I was on the Italian train system, it inspired me to write a poem. And I had this kind of song running through my head, and I think it's come from listening to lots of kind of Geordie pub songs and kind of songs from after the match, kind of tapes that you buy after the match and stuff like that, you know. People have done sort of DIY songs, and I kind of started singing this song, and eventually it morphed into a kind of Irish sea shanty. And I started trying to sing the chorus line, and then I wrote the verses around the chorus line, and then I just can't sing, first of all. I never stopped Bob Dylan, so unfortunately going to be subjected to my singing voice for the next period. But it also, it sounded much better as a Geordie song. So I'll put on as big as muckle a Geordie accent as I possibly can, and sing a song which is actually a tale which something a man who's just over here may have experienced. He hasn't heard the song yet, and I dedicate this to my mate David Hallam, who's sat over there. And it goes a little something like this. Friends of old, but never had the twain meet, except at weddings and christenings and starts. Bonded through childhood, lived through times of good, each one of them proud to be one of the lads. And a wedding it was, this time we did meet, in a working man's clubs by the sea. I was only invited to the reception, only close relatives allowed to the main ceremony. The lads were all laughing at something that happened, whilst I cringed with embarrassment till I almost died. That was the day I'll never forget, the day I buttered the bride. The groom did look dapper, with his teeth coifed napper. The bride wore the most fabulous dress. I was the knacker down in Pines getting battered, who turned their special day into a mess. Out on a table, a spread was put on, nibbles like cheese and chipolatas on sticks. Black pudding on a bed of chopped pork, with a paper plate in tow you could just pick. Didn't think much of the sarnies, nor of the chicken, far too slimy were the drumsticks that I tried. But it was more forgettable than what came next, the day I buttered the bride. Karaoke came next, I'm sure to impress. I grabbed the mic and entered the stage, singing goodness gracious, great balls of fire, in me mind a good rendition I made. Then came the dancing, the only occasion when our generations get tuned. Dancing ABBA with grandma, hooker cocaine with granddad, they're too old for a night on the tune. I was extravagant with my dance moves, my legs all akimbo, my arms to throw up and wide. I leaped forward with my forehead and came crash bang wallop into the geese-muckle teeth of the bride. My little bit of motion had suddenly got me into a bit of a compromising position. I sent the bride flying without even trying, when I lamped a straight one in the dish. Needless to say, I looked apologetic, but it looked pathetic, as the bride was concussed on the deck. Her tiara all ruffled, her molars all buckled, with lash a strain in her neck. I've never lived it down for what I did that day, but hey, had to swallow my pride. I heard the heart of great honeymoon, anyhow, the day I buttered the bride. Thank you very much, I've been done strong.